for the delivery. It's from Charlie's Nail Art. I am an ambassador for Charlie, and I love deliveries from Charlie's Nail Art. Now, I ordered this yesterday, and it's arrived today. I mean, that's some serious speedy postage right there. So I may not have opened this right, but we'll see. There we go. So we're in. Okay, so you've seen me do one of these before. Okay, I've ordered another one of these. I like them that much. This is the Trick or Treat box. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom out. Oh, because I want you to... Hang on 1 second. Pesky phone. I'll zoom out in a minute. Right, so we'll do this in stages, I think. Because I've got another one as well. Don't do things in half, do I? Right, so this is your nail art box for Halloween. Okay, so I've bought everything again, but just to go through it quickly, there's fine metallic purple glitter, your sequin sweets, Maleficent, the glitter mix, which is beautiful blacks and greens, witch decal, like the metal slices of witches, which are in copper and black. Then you've got your black and orange bat sequins. Love, love, love. Then we've got the Dead Man's Mylar, which has got skull and crossbones in it, and orange and black Mylar. Spellbound, which... Oh, come on, look at those glitter dots on there. Aren't they gorgeous? Diamantium Pearl Spiders. These are what I'm going to use today. Then... Web of Fear, Pumpkin Peril, Pumpkin Slices. These little dudes who I absolutely love. They're little skeletons. They're so cute. There you go. Spider's Webs, they're 3D charms. Then we've got the Pumpkin Slices, which are really good because of that thing. You can actually bend them into the shape of the nail. I love these. Then we've got Web of Fear, Pumpkin Peril, like I said. Fine green iridescent. So I think we're going to use today some Web of Fear. Oh, mind you, I'm saying that now, but I've not opened the other stuff yet. So let's just hang fire. Hang fire, love. And then I ordered some more stickers because I love these. These are in here, but I've ordered some more as well. Absolutely love this. This is $14.99, and for everything that you get in this box, it is absolutely worth the money. Okay, so that's what you get within that box. Let's shut that up, and then we're going to do this one. Okay, so I've made a few hash of that, didn't I then? So in this one we have got lots, and I'm going to show you everything that I've got. Okay, so I have got, first of all, a note from the lovely Charlie. Thank you for your order. We hope you are happy with your nail art goodies. We look forward to seeing your beautiful nail art designs. Charlie. Beautiful. Thanks, Charlie. Okay, so we're going to start. So I have ordered these are the Chameleon Stars. Oh, hang on, let me just move this a little bit. Okay, so we've got some more of those spiders. They're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? So I've just zoomed out a bit so you can kind of see what I'm doing. And they've got diamantes on the eyes and everything. They're so detailed, they're beautiful. Then we've got some little bat embellishments, which are so super cute. They're amazing. Right, and then we've got our white skeleton men, which is so cute. Look at them, they're amazing. And then we have some gold ghosts. These are 3D embellishments. Skeletons rib cages. Vampire teeth. I love this. This is like my happiest day ever, guys. 3D pumpkins. Then we have got our Chameleon Stars. These are the new ones, so they can just go there. I've ordered some silver nail art chain, black nail art chain as well. Then I have ordered, right, so these are from the collection of crystals that I've ordered. So these are all 3mm crystals, and they come for $7.99, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you get, you know, the petrol ones that I really do like, and I think those ones are so Halloweeny, it's like unreal. So that is the kit, the collection kit thing I bought. Okay, then we've got some ghosts in cages. I've got some more of these fabulous skulls because I'm going to do my nails today, so I'm so happy. Look at the Diamantium spiders. Oh, I'm in heaven. I'm in absolute heaven. There's the gold chain. Ghost slices. Got some poison ivy glitter mix, which is really cute. I really like that. I'm spoilt for choice. Golden cross sequins. I've got a little plan for those. Oh, you're gonna go nuts with me, guys. Some more of those little skeletons in silver. I got some pumpkin slices, metal slices. Some little coffins slices. I'm laughing because it's also freaking cute. And then some of these shell sequins that I like to use a lot. And then we have got, oh, they're the 3mm petrol, so you actually get 8 in there, or 9. I have to recount. Hang on, I think I've got some more here. Yep, so then that's everything that came in there. So that entire set of crystals at the $7.99 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 for $7.99. That's just a bargain. And I love using them as well. I think they're so pretty. So that's that. Let's see what else we've got. Right, okay. So we'll just go through these stickers here. Okay, so what we've got is, we have got, these are so cute. These are silver boo and ghost and trees and like a church water decals, and then bats decals as well. I've also got some of these decals. Now these are in the sale section, and the reason I got them is because of the colours, because they're very autumnal, and that's a snakeskin one. And then there's a harlequin kind of snakeskin one again. And then I got some of these because I'll keep these for next year for summer. So that's those. Then going on with the Halloween theme, we've got the cats and paw prints there, which are Halloweeny in silver. Pumpkins in silver as well. Absolutely beautiful. And then they're a bit freaky. They're like scratches, you know, that you can put onto nails, which I really do like those. Then we have got some spiders and spiders webs in silver. Now these are all from that sale section as well. So these are water decal sheets, the same as these ones here. And these are just the kind of summery ones. I really like this one for summer. I know it's not summer, guys, before you tell me. Fully aware, but I do stockpile stuff, I'm sorry. Okay, now we've got our last bit, which was Vintage Pink Rose transfer foil. And then I got the autumn foils as well. So we've got autumn leaves and the autumn foil. I love Charlie's transfer foils, they're absolutely amazing. And then very kindly I got sent some samples as well, because like I said, I'm an ambassador for Charlie. If you go over to Charlie's, you can use my code, which is Andrea, all in capital letters and the number 10, and save yourself 10% at the checkout. So these are the samples I've been sent, which are some beautiful kind of almond crystals and bows. And then I've got some foils as well. So I've got the Pumpkin Party, the Purple Snake Skin, and then Angel Paper. I think I'm going to use that today as well. So that can just pop over there. Now the things I didn't want to show you, because you're going to be like, Andrea, what are you doing, babe? Are these. I've been ordering Christmas charms. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, I've ordered some beautiful Christmas trees. Absolutely stunning little gems in them. They look beautiful, and crystals. So that's the Christmas tree one, which I'm actually infatuated with now. That is a holly wreath. So it's got the 2 green leaf gems and the red gem. And then I got the present one as well. And you know what? The website does not do these justice at all, guys. Look at that. Just look at her. It is beautiful. And they're also curved to go on your nail properly, you know, so they fit flush. So that's everything that I've got from this month's haul from Charlie's. I can't wait for the mystery October bag to be out, because I'm going to get that as well. Just because I love those. I love being sent stuff. If I could go shopping and not know what was being sent, that'd just please me no end. So what I'm going to do is get tidied up with all this, and then I am going to do you a set. I'm going to speed it up and voice over it though, because that happens quite a lot. So yeah, stay tuned and watch the set that we create, babe. Thank you. I don't know why I said babe then. That's because I'm actually looking at my phone on my desk, and it's one of my good friends messaging me. So I was like, I was talking to her for a minute then. Yeah, so I'm going to get this all sorted out, and then we'll get some sets done on Fingerella. Right, so I've decided to do a one nail design, because I've decided to do your full encapsulation graveyard. So what we're going to use, no gel polish whatsoever, no gel paints. We're just going to use acrylic and the bits that we've got from Charlie's today. So we're going to be using the metal slice coffins, the gold crosses, and the sequin bats. So I'm going in with my coloured powders first. So imagine that though the nail that we're going to use has actually got either a clear base, well, you'd need a clear base on whether it was a tip or sculpted, to be fair, and that's all ready to go. But this is just on a tip, so I'm just going to show you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put my purple down. Now this is for my sky, so you can see that I'm just blending that back. None of this has to be perfect because of what we're going to do. We're going really thin. Okay, we are painting with acrylic. So I'm going to put that purple, pull it back. I think I need it a bit deeper, so I'll probably pick up another bead. There we go. And then we're just going to pull that right back. Okay, like I said, it's not an ombre, so don't be worrying about the bottom. We're not ombreing. When I do pull down at the bottom, it's just to flatten. I don't want any kind of lips. I want nothing. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to go in with like a dark olivey green. Okay, I'm going to pull that down, and I'm going to leave. I want a defined
horizon edge. So I'm pulling that up, okay? And now what I'm going to do is get a lighter green, and I'm going to pop that at the bottom, and I'm going to pull that up, and I'm going to slightly ombre those two greens into each other. Just slightly though, because I want it to look like this graveyard is on a bank, it's on a hill. Okay, so pulling down that colour from the top again. I'll have to give you a pre-warning. Bits of this, guys, I do go out of shot, but I will tell you what I'm doing. I don't go fully out of shot, but sometimes you can't see exactly what I'm doing. So now you can see I'm going to go in with my black. Okay. So I'm popping my black down, and what I want to do is define the horizon, because it's night time. It's not daytime. This is not a daytime set. This is a nighttime graveyard set. So I'm going in with that black acrylic, and I'm blending it out, and I'm pulling it down into my green as well. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we got some angel paper from angel foil, excuse me, from Charlie's Nail Art. So when I finish doing this, we're actually going to trim some paper, some angel paper. So all I'm doing there is creating a little bit of a darkness at the bottom of the hill before you come to the lighter green. Okay, so that will come back up in 1 second, and then you'll be able to see what I've done. So I can only apologise. It's such a good design that I wanted to show you and share it with you. So yeah, you can see where I've just done that little bit of shading at the bottom there. Okay, so now we're going to get our angel paper. So we're going to cut a piece of angel paper out, and then we're going to place down a clear, very thin, wet-ish, not dripping off the nail, but, you know, definitely wetter than what we'd normally have a bead. And we're going to paint that at the top where the purple sky is. Okay, so I'm just going to trim that down. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to adhere it with acrylic and trim it. Okay, so just going to pop them scissors down. Okay. So I'm getting that clear bead of acrylic, and I'm just spreading that over the purple sky. Okay, and then I'm popping on that foil, and I want it on a slant just like the horizon is. Okay, and now I'm going to trim it. So I'm going to just trim. Keep adjusting it back to where it was every time you do a cut and it moves. That's it, just popping it back where it was. Okay, I love this foil, it's absolutely beautiful. So like I said, if you go over to Charlie's, you can use my code. So go over to www.charliesnailart.co.uk, and you can use my code Andrea10 and get 10% off at the checkout. It's absolutely amazing. Right, so that's done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get our little nail embellishments out. Now we're encapsulating all this in clear acrylic. So what I actually want is my little golden crosses and my little gravestones. Okay, with the gravestones, they're metal slices, and they need really a Crystal Pro to pick them up. I use the Scarlet Centre Crystal Pro. It's a lot easier to pick those up, and they are gold on one side, silver on the other, and I'm going to use the silver side up. Okay, and then you can pick up the little crosses with your acrylic brush, but I'm going to start using my 3D acrylic brush now. So I do want to make some little mounds where these are going to go, you know, just to mimic how a graveyard looks, gives it a bit of definition and everything. I'm just going down with a bit of clear on that horizon because I want these to adhere and have a bit of a rise up from the background. So here we go. We're just going to pop these on now. So there's the gold crossing going on. And you can see I have a go at picking that slice up, and then I'm like, oh, that's not going to work. So I get another cross and I pop that on. These do not have to be regimented. They can tilt any which way, like an old graveyard, you know, when everything's falling over and going the wrong way. So yeah, we'll get that crystal picker upper in 1 second to get that gravestone. There we go. And let's just pop that down, just there. Okay, then what we're going to do is pick up some acrylic, because I want to build, it's like how grass grows up against kind of old gravestones. So kind of, you know, put a bit of definition in there, push it round, very thin still. I mean, I'm using the Perfect Nails 3D brush that I got from the nail team at Tamworth, and it's amazing for doing any form of definition with. So now I'm going into my black, because I just want to shade as well, you know, otherwise it won't look right. It has to have some shading around it. It's night time, the moon's in the sky, it's casting a shadow off those gravestones. So now we're going to move down a layer, so closer to the foreground. I'm just arguing with angel paper there, it sticks to everything, that stuff. So I'm just putting in where I want these to go. So it's like a rise up again. So I'm just going to get my little gravestones, get the silver side, and pop those onto that green, that dark olive green acrylic that I've put in there. So now we're going to get some crosses. And same again, I am just going to make my mounds just round there. And I'm going to add some shade in a cast off shadow now to all those gravestones at the top. Okay, so we're just pushing up against those just to give them the look of depth within the nail. Okay, so that's just going in there, pulling that down, creating all those little shadows. There we go, just making a little cross shape with my black acrylic, painting it on. We're not doing anything to create any form of structure. It's all within tenths of millimetres up from each other to keep that nail nice and thin. Okay, so you can see all I'm doing there is putting mounds of grass on. I'm sorry I'm like nearly totally out of shot there. I can only apologise. Right, so now I'm going to go in and get the crosses that I want to go on the next one down. And what I'm trying to do is put them in between the previous layers. So like in between a gravestone and a cross, and in a different direction of tilting. So it's like a higgledy-piggledy graveyard. Okay, so doing that. And we're going to do another 2. I'm just putting in my shadows again, like you can see. Just casting those shadows off those gravestones. And then the next one's going to go down the next layer of graves. So now I'm going to get my green again, pop it on, push it round. I'm always cleaning my brush off in between as well. Pushing it around so it's there, it's texture, but it's not a structure. So I'm just going to pop a gravestone and a cross on. Might even be 2 gravestones. I think it is 2 gravestones. So that's that one on. And then you can see I'm having to think, what am I going to do? Am I going to put a cross on? Am I going to put a grave on? I think I even go down to the next layer and actually put a cross on there first, and then think, I think I best put something to that side because it's bothering me. So you can see that I do go in again with my green, and I decide that one is actually going to go there, and it is a gravestone, and I turn it over, flip it over, and use the silver side up. And you can see that a little bit of that green acrylic has gone on that metal slice, so I'm just cleaning it off ever so gently with that 3D brush, cleaning it round and up, pushing down, pulling down. There we go. Okay. So then what I do is leave that for a second, and I'm going to go in and get some black bats for in the sky now. Just let me have a drink. Sorry about this. Right, so yeah, the two black bats. They're the sequin mix of orange and holographic bats that were in our Halloween trick or treat box. So they're going to go in that angel paper sky. Okay, and then we're going to cap the whole lot in clear acrylic. Okay. It takes me a while to get these out of the bag because I've got gloves on. It's like the kryptonite of little bags, gloves. You know, you just can't open them. It's like a nightmare. So you can see that I am getting them out now. So there we go. They're popping out and deciding how many I want, because I want black ones, but every other colour but black kept coming up. So yeah, let's get these on. So all I use to adhere these is actually 2 tiny beads of clear acrylic. Okay, so here we go. Using that 3D detailer brush, popping it into the sky there, picking up a bat and putting it on, just there. Just looks really cool against that angel paper sky, the angel foil paper. Okay, so let's try and pick up another slippery little sucker. That one didn't want to come. So we're going to pick up this one and pop it. And I kind of want them going in different directions, not like a flock of birds, you know, that all seem to fly the same. They're a bit more erratic, aren't they, bats? So I wanted them slightly different. So tilt in different ways, you know what I mean? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start capping the bottom. So I'm just capping that. I'm using wet beads because I want to get behind everything and make sure everything's capped properly. But as you can see, I've still got full control of the beads, so they're just a bit wetter than what you normally would use. So yeah, I'm just popping a bead on the bottom and pulling that up to meet the other bead, making sure those sides are nice and tight. And then I'm going to pick up another bead. And I'm going to pop that on, and then I'm going to pull that to the sides, and then I'm going to pull it down. Now that bead wasn't actually big enough for me to do what I wanted with it, because I'm trying to keep this nail as thin as possible. Okay, obviously you would be adding structure, you would be adding your apex in the back third, but for the one to not wanting to waste products, I'm not putting an apex in, I'm just doing an encapsulated nail design. Okay, but now we're going to make sure all that angel foil, everything is encapsulated. Okay, so I'm pushing that up, pulling it down, pushing it up, pulling it down, making sure that everywhere is smooth. And what I'm going to do is go back and make sure there's no dits or divots from where I've put the acrylic on and it's gone underneath any of those crosses or coffins, because that will create a divot, a ditch in that acrylic. So I'm just doing that. I'm going to put big bead on the top in a minute, and not yet, just to smooth the entire top. When I say big, that's a size 8 brush that I'm using. That's the brush that I always use for acrylic designs in case things go wrong. So yeah, we're just carrying on making sure that that is a perfect surface, because all I want to do is lightly, if that's that big bead going in to smooth everything, what I want to do is only put a top coat on this. I don't want to do anything other than put my top coat in. I wanted this to be salon viable, so you could do this on a client, no problem. Okay, so you can see that's starting to look fabulous. I've noticed a divot at the side, so I'm just evening that out. Okay, and pulling it down. So there you go, I'm just giving you a show that that is all encapsulated now. All done. So what we're going to do is wait for that to dry, and then I'm going to give it a file with one of my Gems 180 grit files. I'm going to start on the sides and then work my way over, and then we will buff. So you can see that I'm just having a tidy round, putting all those acrylics lids on. You can use any acrylics within a design, you know, colour if you're painting really thin with them, like I have, because we're not building structure with it. When you're building your structure, that's when, you know, your acrylic system needs to be exactly the same with the same monomer. Yeah, so I'm just going to have a clean round, and then I'm going to go off and file, and I'll come back to you in 2 seconds. So here we are, we're back, and what we're going to do is take this off and buff it now. So we're going to get our Gems buffer, which is a I think it's a 100 grip side that I use, and then obviously onto the smoother side. So I'm going to give this a good buff, buffing underneath, buffing the sides as well, just to get rid of any snags, any bits of acrylic that shouldn't be there from the filing. Keep checking it, don't just file, then check. Have a bit of a file, then check, file, check, because that way you don't over file. So then what I'm going to do is give it a dust off with my dusty brush, and then wipe it over with some gel residue wipe off solution. Just checking the smoothness with my finger again, popping it onto that stand, and we're going to top coat it in the tempered glass top coat from SBD London, because if you're using angel paper, guys, you honestly, it just boom, just screams Halloween nights. I love it, I love it. So yeah, there you go. So that's going to go in the lamp for 60 seconds. And I'm going to do you one of these Halloween designs each week, as well as the other stuff that I do. So that one now is going to go into the lamp, like I said. And then when that's fully cured, I'll bring it out and give you a show. And I will put some pictures on at the end. If you haven't already, would you please consider liking and subscribing my my channel? I love doing videos like this for you, and it'd be nice to know that people like it and that I can carry on going and keep doing it. Yeah, and if I'm also on TikTok, which is Andrea the Nail Artist. Instagram is at Make Believe Nails, and also on Facebook is the same. Or if you just search Andrea Bennett Galbraith, you'll find me. So there you go. There is our encapsulated, no gel polish or gel paint graveyard. Spooky. Does look spooky, doesn't it, guys? I absolutely love doing this. I love the idea and I love doing it. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.